We're going to be making a PIP circumferential orthosis. So we'll first start with the pattern. So you're going to mark just distal to the MP joints and just proximal to the DIP joints. And then you'll have them remove their hand. You'll connect the dots. And then you'll also want to double this so that you have enough material to wrap it circumferentially. When the material is ready, you're going to wrap it circumferentially around the finger. I am going to tag it because we are going to cut it open and leave it open and secure it with straps. But if you wanted to, you could overlap the material and leave it sealed. You're going to position the digit in full extension. Once the material is cool, you can mark it for trimming. So we want the material to come proximal to the DIP joint. So it's too long here. Then you also want it to be distal to the MP joint. So go ahead and bend your finger. So hers is free. If it was too long and it was limiting the motion of the finger, you'd want to trim that. You also want to watch the web space here. And then you're also going to trim the seam off. You want the seam to either be on the radial or ulnar side of the orthosis. Ours is going to be on the radial side. Here's the orthosis after trimming. So first I trimmed the distal end so that the DIP joint could be free. Next, I knocked off the seam and opened up the side to allow for fluctuation and swelling and dressing changes. And then lastly, I smoothed out the part that will be in the web space. For Velcro for this orthosis, you will just want to do 2 skinny pieces at the 2 ends of the orthosis on both sides. Make sure that they're lined up. Here is the final product of the PIP circumferential orthosis. So you're going to put a strap around the proximal end and a strap around the distal end. It only needs to go around the side that is open. And then last things to check for, you want to look for MP flexion. Make sure that that's free to move. Same thing with DIP flexion. And then also have them wiggle their adjacent finger to make sure it's not getting irritated.